Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming on. I'm just going to adjust my lighting here. As I'm looking at the camera, I'm trying to get the lighting just right. Hello, hello. All right, let's see. Is this better? I think that's a little bit better. Let me go ahead and look at the camera. Hi, everybody. This is my first time going live, so thank you for coming on. I'm trying different cameras out, different lighting, so I really appreciate your patience and hopping on, even if it's on the replay. I just wanted to come on, and I'll probably be on for maybe just 10 minutes or so because I got inspired to talk live. I probably will do a follow-up video, although I'm not really too sure. I probably will, because this is a subject that really kind of gets me down sometimes, and at the same time, I get inspired as well because I go through social media and I talk a lot and I listen a lot about and I follow a lot of women who are aging, who are empty nesters like myself. I'm 59 years old and feeling like I still have so much life left in me. I am active and I try to do things that are keep me active and stuff. So lately, I was feeling a little bit down, for whatever reason that happens, and um, I was following somebody on social media who kind of had this confidence. And she was looked like she was probably in her 40s. And she was a heavier girl. And she was talking about how she was so tired of she has this really successful social media presence like on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube. And she does Amazon try-ons of clothing for heavier women, and she was so super confident in herself and it radiated through her social media. And I was just really enthralled with watching that. And I said, wow, that's so super confident of her. Me, I get the slightest little wrinkle or whatever, and I feel like I'm melting away because I'm going to hide in a closet somewhere. And it kind of gave me the inspiration to try to exude a little bit of confidence, even though I'm aging. And so her theme was um, if you have an older house, or if you have a house that isn't maybe it's smaller than you want it, or it's not quite what you want, it's not quite your exact dream house. Would you give up on it? Would you stop mowing the lawn? Would you stop taking care of it? Would you stop painting the house? And all those things. And if the answer is no, of course not. You would maintain it. You would keep it up. You would keep, you know, um, making the house look nice. You would keep decorating it. You would be so happy in your house because it's your house and you want to take care of it and it's your investment. Anyway, her point was well taken. Her point was that that's how we should feel about ourselves. Like we're our own house, right? We are living in our house and in ourselves. And why would we give up on ourselves if we wouldn't give up on our house? Just because we're in a society sometimes that doesn't always shine a light on women who are aging. Let's face it, the beauty industry focuses on young women, women who are physically fit or thin women, that kind of thing. And so it leaves a lot of us women kind of feeling left out. And so we have to carve a space for ourselves, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't do that, right? And that we shouldn't have confidence. Anyway, so this girl who I'm following who had this, revelation, and she was kind of projecting that onto the screen as I was watching her videos, she was said, well, you know what? If I can't find social media accounts where women are trying on, like, you see these Amazon try-ons or people trying on clothes and they're so super thin and you're like, wow, like I totally cannot. I wouldn't look like that in this outfit. And why aren't women more my size with my challenges? I'm older. Why aren't those kind of women coming out? And she said she's carved out a whole social media following just for women in that space. And she's very successful at it. And I thought, wow, that's so super cool because I think that we should all sort of have that confidence. And it gives me motivation to do this blog, to do this YouTube channel, because I started off doing beauty and I kind of evolving into other things, homemaking and menopause and empty nesting and stuff like that. But it kind of gives me an encouragement to do beauty also because, a lot of us women we don't go the plastic surgery route. We don't go the fillers, Botox, that kind of thing. I don't do Botox. I don't do fillers. I don't do any of that. I'm just, it's not for me. I don't do false eyelashes. But what I do is with whatever products I can find, I investigate them, I research them for whatever products I can find that enhances what I have. That's what I would like to show you. So hopefully through this channel, I will do a lot of that. I find that that's something that I think a lot of women are looking for because, it can be kind of intimidating, right? You go to the beauty store, whether it's Sephora or Ulta or wherever, and I know for me personally, I don't really like to go up to the women who work in the store. They're mostly very young, and it's nothing's wrong with that. That's obviously how it is. It is what it is. But I feel like it gets intimidating, right? Because here are these women that look almost like models. I know my daughter is one of them. She looks so super good with anything she puts on. She's 22 years old, and I feel like, like I don't know. I just have a walls up, like up when it comes to exposing myself to my challenges, even though that's just my personal thing, and I have to sort of try to get over that. And so that's why I wanted to start a channel so that I could be that person that you all can maybe confide in, can come and watch me, and we could talk and have community together, and we could be in on this kind of thing together, right? So hopefully I can build that for you. I have some videos that I've already posted, and I'll be doing some more. Also, if there's anything that you want to see, let me know in the comments because, like I said, I'm about 6 months away from full on empty nesting. I have one more kid left. He's at a community college, and then he's going to be going away to 4-year school next year. So he's going to be out of the house, and it's just going to be my husband and my dog and myself. And I'm struggling with that a little bit. And so that's one thing. And then also just homemaking. I want to start getting into hobbies, my cooking, baking, that kind of thing. I really want to explore that. So I hope you can come for that because I'll be doing some more of that. I'm getting ready to post a video on how I just made an iced shaken espresso. I was so super excited about that. That was so fun. So I'll be posting that this weekend, and obviously the beauty, and maybe I'll do a little fashion as I learn fashion myself because I'm not that great at it, as you can see. I have a footwear shirt on, but hopefully I can start doing stuff like that. So welcome on to my channel, and I hope you stay, and I hope you enjoyed this live. I'll be doing more of them, and we'll take it from there. So you guys have a really great rest of your day, and we'll be probably seeing you next week sometime. I'll be announcing it, and I'll be going on the regular, so hopefully we can build from there. All right, I'll be posting this later, and I'll see you guys later.